And then you're going to put pressure on that erectile tissue. So he's got to have a full erection for this to really be effective. And then in turn, you can see this gland right here. It's a great big circular gland. That is his prostate. Or sometimes we call it the P spot or the male version of the G spot right there. So the bulk of his ejaculatory fluid is built at the prostate. Most of what comes out of his body when he orgasms comes from the prostate. So a little bit of fluid is made down here in the testicles. That's the semen. It comes up and around, and then it meets this fluid here. And the purpose of this fluid, if you were in a procreation situation, is actually to protect the semen from the acidicness of the vagina. So that's kind of the purpose behind it. So and then he ejaculates out that way. So it comes up, around, and out. So if you've been going down on him for a while, right? Your hand is on him, your mouth is on him, his balls are in your hand. You're putting pressure on his prostate. You're massaging. Start slow. You know, see what his response is. Don't just go, hi, you know, like start slow, a little bit of pressure, a little circle, a little pressure like that. But if you then push up, you're actually squeezing the prostate from the outside of his body. Boom, orgasm, just like that. You can be like, and good night, you know. Because we've all been there. We've all had those nights where we're like, oh, it's been a long night. And you want to take them over the edge. It can be really, really fun, and a lot of guys haven't experienced that. You know, and sometimes you're going to go to this area on his body. You're going to put your fingers behind his balls right there at his perineum, and you're going to find he's butt shy. All right? Yeah. And what happens when you're going to feel him tense up a little bit. He may say something like, oh, where are you going with this? You know, like, he may say something. If you put your fingers there and you feel like your guy is butt shy, what I want you to do is stop moving your hand. Leave it exactly where it is. All right? And then you say to him, I promise I'm not going to touch your butt. And then don't touch his butt, okay? You want to just let him relax with your hand right there, not moving. And he may let you go again, or he may say, no, not for me. Or you may have to do that 5 times before he finally relaxes and realizes, okay, she's really not going to touch my butt, and I'm safe, and she likes this, and she wants to do this with me, and you know. Or he may never want to go there. And however it comes together, you know, it's his body, and he has the right to say no, or he has the right to say go, and that's how it works. But you know, if you feel that on your own body, we all have those times where our body tenses up. We don't want to touch, or we don't want something. I want you to listen to that. That's a huge flag that you're not comfortable with what's going on. You feel your partner's hands on you, and you tense up. Put your hand over his hand. Or her hand, and say, give me just a minute here. Just breathe for a minute. You know, there may be a very valid reason, or there may be no conscious reason whatsoever that happens. But it's important that we just listen to our bodies because they're talking to us. You know, so that sort of tension thing is a really important thing to look at.